In 1941, deep in Soviet Siberia, 7 men made an impossible choice: to walk across 4,000 miles of wilderness, desert, and mountains. No map, no food, just hope. This is the true story of the Long Walk, one of the greatest escapes in history. Slavomir Rawicz, a Polish officer, was accused of spying, sentenced to 25 years of hard labor in a Soviet gulag near Yakutsk. Temperatures plunged to -40 degrees Celsius. Food was rotten. Escape was considered suicide. But Rawicz refused to die there. One night, under the cover of a blizzard, Rawicz and 6 others slipped past the guards. No compass, no shoes for some. They headed south into one of the harshest landscapes on Earth. For weeks, they pushed through the taiga, fighting wolves, frostbite, and starvation. They drank from icy rivers, ate grass, roots, bark. One man collapsed. He never woke up, but the group pressed on. Somewhere along the way, they met a young girl named Christina, alone, lost, but full of hope. After 2 brutal months, they reached the edge of Mongolia, but the hardest part was yet to come. From freezing cold to burning heat, the Gobi Desert stretched endlessly before them. The days grew hotter, the silence heavier. She walked with them under a merciless sun. But the desert showed no mercy. Christina didn't survive. They buried her in the sand and kept walking. Days later, another man collapsed. No words were spoken, just silence and footprints that faded behind them. Exhausted, frostbitten, they reached the Himalayas with no climbing gear. They crawled through snow passes, barely breathing, barely alive. Every step was a battle. They were starving, delirious. But India was just beyond the peaks. "11 months after they escaped, they were found barely alive by British soldiers in northern India. They had walked 4,000 miles across 5 countries with no gear, no plan, just an unbreakable will. Rawicz wrote The Long Walk years later, a story of survival, suffering, and freedom. Some historians question parts of the journey, but its spirit, its power, remains. Not all heroes fight. Some just walk and never stop walking. If this story moved you, there are many more like it. Subscribe for real stories of survival and courage from history's darkest hours.